I'll where I'm because I am right now when I'm playing game. I sit up towards the end of my bed. So I sit on my bed. My room's
Yeah.
not big enough to have a chair and all that crap. So I sit on the end of bed near the TV, and I have it wire connected into my PlayStation, a longer wire. But then when I'm like resting and watching TV or something, or I'm watching a film and that, I have one plugged into my controller and then the wire running from that into the headset at the side of me.
Okay, that's pretty cool then. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've pretty much. I mean, my room's quite small, but I've pretty much maxed out all of me things that I need in here.
Oh, 1 minute, mate. My niece is shouting me.
No worries, mate. Yeah. Bosh. Come on, you do.
I'm back.
No worries.
Oh, I better do a lap before I get distracted anymore.
Can you honestly not hear anything else? There's no rumbling or anything, or
Trying to 1 minute. It's hard now to ring game. Let me try and put. Oh, pause. Yeah, now you say now I've paused the game and I've got no game volume, no PlayStation volume out, menu out. I can hear a slight rumble, but it's not. It's only because I've got no other sound now than in your mic.
okay, cool. Yeah, yeah.
It's like a very. It's only very, very faint.
That's not gonna annoy you, is it? Or
No, no, I won't even notice when I'm driving around. To be fair,
okay,
all
cool.
I'll hear is engine at car, well, sound at car.
Yeah, because I'm getting rid of that fan. I'm getting a because this weekend's gonna be really hot. It's gonna be like 31 degrees, and like honestly, like with my TV on, it's literally the whole room is it's like a sauna. So I need to get like one of those like little like cool aircon units that are silent, so
Yeah.
it can like project like cool air. So it's silent, so there'll be no like like fan blowing or anything. So that should be alright. But yeah, if you don't hear it, then that's fine. So
No, yeah, it's fine. Not bad at all. Like I say, now I'm driving around the Martin car. I can't hear out really, other than when you talk.
cool. I was listening back up to some of the broadcasts I do on YouTube, and the sound of the microphone's terrible. Like if that's what you're hearing, I don't know how like you could like deal with that. It's like the constant echo on your voice, isn't there?
Yeah, like I say, I get used to things though pretty quick. It takes a lot to really distract and put me off and stuff from like being able to game and whatnot.
Yeah. Starting up.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage. And we've been pushed down to P20.
I'm hoping I have a better qualifying than last time.
Yeah, to be fair, your last few qualifiers haven't been ideal, have they?
My qualifying's not been as good as my race pace again though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Can't seem to get my qualifying dialed in. I do like Singapore though. It's always been
Yeah,
one
it's
of my
a good
favourite.
circuit.
I do like the track. Remember when it first came out? That stupid little Mickey Mouse chicane before you went across bridge?
What you mean under the bridge?
We've been pushed down to P22.
No, but just before you went on that bridge. It was like, it weren't even really a turn, it was just like, bop, 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 done. The light just crossed over, it was stupid to be fair. I'll try and find a photo of it on Google and send it in WhatsApp, so you know what I mean.
Yeah. So I'm so like, this is so alien to me having this headset on. Like, I can barely hear myself speak because the noise cancelling is quite good. I'm sure it won't take long to get used to though.
They're currently 6th. Right, their best lap time, 1 minute 30.1.
Right, so best picture I can get is this. I'm gonna send you this now. And this is what happened all the time. If this were on the game right now. I remember when it first came out, to be fair, it were pretty thingy, but the curves weren't as bad on the
Less
game.
than
But if
1
you
lap
remember
of fuel
the
left
iPad
now,
with
the
top
tank's
of
pretty
curves
much
now
empty.
sometimes. Oh my god. Send you this picture. You'll know exactly what I mean.
Just driving back to the garage, mate. Quick question. You know, on your audio, have you got like ducking when, like, for when I speak, the game will kind of lower, the game audio will lower?
You alright, mate?
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Because so far mine's only balanced. If that makes sense. So like it doesn't lower the volume when you talk.
I don't know. It's your own preference. Like I said a minute, between what I can hear in my game and then you, everything's fine. I can just hear your voice a little bit more clearly now due to your headset. But still, it were good how it were anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Let me check this out.
Should I go back out? Oh man, I don't know whether to go back out. I'm 8th so far, but I'm only half a second clear of 17th. Pretty close to be fair.
Really?
And it's saying a fresh set will gain at least 3 tenths. Now let's say they do that and they actually push in the track rubbing in as well.
Yeah.
If that's not accounting for the track, that's quite a bit of time.
That chicane you've just sent me, was that the
When
same?
it was very first brought out.
Was that the same layout when you used to go under the tunnel on that?
No, that's on Singapore. There's never been a tunnel.
No, sorry, under the bridge. Sorry. If you remember the bridge you go under. That left right hand turn.
Oh no, yeah, it's not that bit. This is the bit at the end. So, you know, best way to describe it is look on track now on the quick track thing where it shows you Mercedes and McLaren. See the little dots?
Yeah.
Where McLaren is now, that it used to be there.
Oh, okay.
Around there, and then where Mercedes is now is going across a bridge.
Okay.
Not McLaren, and then they go into that hairpin. Yeah, that's where it used to be. It was crazy.
But now it's that kind of it's like a longer left hand turn, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, just that quick left hand turn.
Yeah.
Goes into it right. Oh man, do I go back out? Do I go back out? I don't want to burn another set of softs if I don't have to.
Eighth, yeah. 30.5.
I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, look at down the bottom there. You got 32 ones, 32 4. Hadjar very slow. Maybe got held up.
When I did my lap and so I was 7th originally until you did your lap. I was thinking, oh, it must be pretty close, but 1.7 seconds after Lando.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Lando and Piastri's even P2, so unless you can pull something out of that bag, looks like it's going to be a McLaren 1-2 here. And just disappear in race.
Yeah. I think yeah. I'm gonna retire from this session.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm risking it. I'm risking it. Yes, I'm through 13.
Yeah, how did I get through this? He's 9/10 off Norris. That's a bit worrying. Poor qualifying from Hadjar. You up for doing the race as well?
Yeah. Won't be able to do many restarts though if it gets to that point. Otherwise,
Yeah, no
I'll
worries.
save it until next time. Obviously, I'm up early again in the morning, and starting race at around 8 o'clock is going to be, or after 8 is going to be
A nightmare.
touching after 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Fair enough. If at any point the volume is too low, high or anything, just let me know to turn it down, yeah? Do I risk going out on that used set again? 4% wear. How much wear did you have? Did you do one lap on that?
Yeah.
How much wear have you got on that tyre?
7%, let's say. Quite a lot to be fair, but then again, they are what one of the softest compound.
Yeah. I think that's. I don't know about you, but in terms of sectors, Sector 1 round here is actually one of my favourite sort of sectors in the whole calendar.
Is it?
I'm actually generally usually quite fast at that sector. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
like pushing the limits kind of
I
thing.
mean, there's not really much to it though, is there? It's just the first turn, that left little bit at right, to left, and then the right, and then you're on straight.
Yeah.
Good. Right.
Standing by. Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
What fastest lap it last session? Can you remember?
No. I think it was in the 29s, to be fair.
Come on, good pass.
She's spot a mix up here.
We've been pushed down into P14.
Come on.
Wow.
I don't even know what Norris has done.
A 29-1.
Did that pop up on the screen? I don't think I saw it.
Yeah.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
You're not on a lap, are you?
No.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
You can't hear any of my gameplay, can you?
No. No. Only you when you're shifting up and down gears, but it's not that bad. I can't hear Mark again now. It's not like
Yeah.
I've got 2 marks and damn near.
Was your lap on used or was that a new set?
New set.
How was the lap? Was it a bit? Was it alright or?
Weren't too bad. I reckon I can improve a bit, possibly. I'm hoping I can dip into Q3, but I'm not going to be overly disappointed if not. I reckon I'm about where I can be.
Yeah,
And
'cause I think
obviously, I expect Oscar to go quicker, Kimi probably, Fernando,
yeah, 'cause
maybe Sonoda.
you've fallen back a little bit in the R&D, haven't you?
Yeah, Fuck, might have left us a bit late. Bollocks.
I think you're fine. It's a short pit entry, pit exit, sorry. I would push to about 80% though on the outlap. You you pretty much got a sector to play with.
Yeah, I'm not. I wish I'd come out a bit earlier. I didn't want to go too hard on my tyres. I wanted them to be maximum life as I can.
You should be. I think you're about a good 20 seconds in enough time. I think 25 seconds probably. I reckon you'll cross the line with about 20 seconds. Gonna be close, very close. Oh, you got it, I think.
Woof! Oh, holy shit!
Nice.
I gained a tenth in the very last, them last two turns, that right and left hander, just, and then I clouted the wall a bit. I was like, oh no.
I saw you on board. Yeah, I saw that you were 2 temps up. You needed to find 2.4 temps just to get through. So you had a good last sector as well. Nice lap.
At least I dipped under at 130, so I'm happy with that. And that's about all I've got in that car.
That should I start again? Should I let you into a secret?
But,
That 28.8 was on use set.
but I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised in the car you've got, to be fair.
That is unreal car, I must admit. You know what annoys me though? Like when you start the race, if you're going to start on softs, you can't choose the actual soft tyre of the allocation that you can start on. Do you know what I mean? Because I mean, obviously, if you can start
Yeah,
on a brand new set, you can't. You'd want to, wouldn't you?
yeah.
Yeah, they always seem to put you on used. How many fresh sets have you got?
One.
Are you going to do a banker?
Yeah. I am indeed. I've only got 95% battery again. My store's getting low. Oh, did I knock Kimmy out and all?
I think so. Yeah.
Ha ha! And he's my rival. Obviously, I'm like, what? I think I'm 2 points in front of him. I need 23 points. I need to, well, basically, I need to get an entire race win in front of him. As long as I get more than 25 points clear, I'll win. Trying to save as much as these bloody
Okay,
used
guys,
tyres as I
everyone be
can as
aware, the
well.
car's ready to go.
Just so I can have a good banker, hopefully. About to start a lap now. Woohoo! 28.5, holy shit. Got Max Verstappen. He found some pace.
I thought that was you for a minute. I was going to say what?
I wish. Maybe if I had every single aero upgrade on my car.
Like mine. And mind you, that wall would have been a bit louder, I think, if you'd have done that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Badly out of sync here with the cars around me.
Okay. No, that's something interesting.
Go on.
I've just done a 29.4 on a used set.
Bloody hell.
I only did a 29.8 or whatever, last one, not fresh set. What the fuck? Isn't it crazy how much a track can ramp up on this game in 25?
Yeah.
Did you have 2 fresh sets left as well?
Yeah, I got 2.
Thought you might. The beauty of having a quick car, eh?
I know. Well, next season, that'll be back to square one again with Connor Sport. Struggling in that middle sector. Really am struggling. Are you back in the garage yet? How much am I down in the second sector?
Just getting pushed back in now.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
In the middle sector. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, you're a little bit quicker than me. You did this 37.749, I did 37.780. Then there's a 765, a 607, 773, and then the top 4, apart from if we minus you, Leclerc did a 37.485, Max did a 37.336, and then Lando did a 37.251, so half a second quicker than you pretty much in that middle sector. Yeah. You were half a second quicker than the first sector, and then you were basically, it probably had 3/4 of a tenth on you in final.
So
Yeah,
I've basically lost my advantage in the second sector then.
Yeah, you had that massive. You had half a second in the first sector, and then you basically lose it all in the middle to basically even it all back out.
Where's that time?
My first sector's a tenth down on what they're doing, to be fair. My middle sector, I'm kind of, yeah, and then my last sector's a 24.9, you're all doing 24.6s. And then a 5 for Sunny Hayes, who got the fastest last sector, 24.5.
I think that's got to be downforce probably. Surely it's got to be something to do with that. Maybe I'm just overworking my tyres.
Right, I'm not leaving it that late this time. Go to track. Come on, little RB. Let's try and get another position or 2.
Oh shit, I need to do that as well.
Oh, 2 aren't going back out. I'm guessing that's Albon, so I'm at least 9.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
Possibly, yeah, it could be a lot. Yeah, it'll be Alonso. And considering this fresh set saying there's half a second in it, I might be able to jump Alonso here.
What the track's ramped up that much?
No, that's just the delta between my tyres, what we're on them.
Oh right.
From looks of it, we all. That first Ferrari on track's going to be crossing line at 1 minute, 1 minute 29. So that don't let that Ferrari catch you up. Otherwise, you won't be able to cross line before.
I've got loads of time, I think, to be fair.
Yeah, you've probably got a good 25, 30 seconds. Maybe 25. But obviously, as you're driving around slower than what they will be, it'll come down.
Yeah.
I reckon pole position is going to be a low 128 here.
I need to do the final run in Q3 Max Verstappen thingy.
30 seconds left in the session.
Oh my god!
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
What have I done there?
Seventh. Woo!
I was up 4 tenths.
I found 3 in total. Oh, I think getting to 28. No, it didn't really improve much. 28.4.
I'd have been on pole. Fuck. I crashed, didn't I, on the straight?
You crashed on straight.
Yeah, I crashed on
I
that.
didn't really look. 'Cause obviously, I thought as you said that, I was going round turns, so I didn't really look.
Yeah, no, I crashed. I was up 4 tenths on that straight. I was too focused on the delta. I caught the side of
Yeah,
the
I
wall.
tried to blank it. I don't. As I'm driving, if I'll see if it's going red and green, and I'll be like, just come on. And if it's staying green, I'm like, come on, just keep going.
Yeah. I was up 3.7 tenths. I was up. Damn it.
Interesting. I'll take that. That's
Yeah, good
margin
luck.
for me though. That's a big for my finger. That should give me some good pace. Oh yes, go on. Oh, I'm almost level 72 already.
How?
Oh wow, look at that! Wow,
How is that possible?
wow. Look, I'm gonna send you a screenshot. Oh, no.
No, this needs to be studied.
Watch, I'm gonna send you a finger game now. Oops.
How much pace have you gained on that then?
Don't you? Figuring out PlayStation.
What?
Almost just leveled me up. Oh wow! I mean, I suppose that's the beauty when you're a lower team and you get a good qualifying like that. You get some rate points. 500. Holy cow!
Your avatar looks like George Russell.
Yeah, I was gonna say that to you at the beginning of the season when we first started it all. I'm thinking it's like there's 2 George Russells on track.
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, makes sense, and I suppose. Yeah, that you've found a Q3 in that car.
Yeah. Okay, now 20 past 8.
Straight into
Right.
it, yeah?
Yeah, mate. Oh man, that's mighty. So depending on, I mean, you really, ideally, that's a say that. Touch wood. Touch this wood, yeah. You need me to end up with a DNF or some shit here, just so I don't get points.
Well, yeah, or like a mechanical.
Otherwise, yeah, I'll beat you.
But
You're
I
gonna
think,
lose because you'll lose points as well, and I'll gain them because you'll have lost drivers, so you'll lose.
well, I swear that literally mechanical DNFs have turned off for us, haven't they?
No, it's on maximum. It's all on high.
That's weird. Right. I'm back in a sec, mate.
Yep, no worries.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. And here's our track, 4.94 kilometres long, and overtaking chances into the first corner, into turn 14 at the end of the Esplanade, and now into turn 16 in the newly reprofiled sector that we first ran on in 2023. Still though, it's punishing and tough on the brakes, and the heat and humidity will take an effect on our drivers.
Pardon me.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Real Deal completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Hayes, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, Ryan, Verstappen, Russell, Fernando Alonso, and Alex Albon. Piastri, Bortoletto, Pierre Gasly, Doohan, Antonelli, Sonoda, Carlos Sainz, and Lance Stroll. Ocon, Hulkenberg, Hadjar, and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish. But let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Well, the race is certainly not won in the first lap, let alone turn one. However, what you can do is prepare yourself ahead of time. Visualize what could potentially happen, different scenarios and where you could place your car. And that will better prepare you to make the right decision with instinctive timing.
Do you see I'm second?
Yeah, this time a season you kind of get people having penalties and stuff for parts. So it'd be no surprise. There'll probably be people getting penalties throughout the rest of the season there, different teams and drivers.
I think I'm going to have to take one, I think, at some point.
Yeah, me too. I might take one soon, to be fair. I want that energy store. I know it's only 5%, but it's going to start dropping quick. I'm ready when you are, mate.
Seconds. Yeah, all good, mate.
Oh, I'm up as well. Yeah, P6. Woo! Someone new at front then.
Is that your highest? Is that your highest starting position all season?
No, I got qualified. I got pole, didn't I, in Monaco?
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? I bet you're kind of like looking forward to the end of this season, really, just to see how like it's going to be realistic. when I'm in the Connor Sport. When you're in Mercedes.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look
Yeah, but I'll
good.
be in a quicker team then anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you've generally got better pace out of the two of us anyway on wheel.
Yeah, but that's I mean, that's obvious though, isn't it? That's always going to be the case though, isn't it? I think with anyone.
Yeah. But generally, I think, I don't think it'll take too much before you're racing. I think the first few races you should be behind me, unless you have really good thinking results. But it'll only take a good few upgrades before, like I say, pack can close up pretty well, and then it spreads out and it closes up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out who's dropped back. Oh, we're at McLaren.
Max.
Oh, we're at Max. All right. So yeah, he's had a 5-place penalty in 7. Right behind me. Great.
But I think there's 2 of them though who's dropped back, surely. Because I thought I qualified 4th.
Yeah, you did. Hamilton hasn't.
Was it Leclerc?
Could be Russell. Well, Russell. No, Leclerc's up near front. He's going to be in what? 3rd, I think.
Yeah.
In front of your teammate. I'm guessing Piastri. I want to say Piastri. Piastri. No, yeah, Russell didn't. I beat him on pace. I'm going to say Piastri then, in over McLaren. Oh, I'm on the dirty side of the grid now, I just realised.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Oh, mate, can we restart?
Yep.
Please. Sorry. Fuck's sake, your teammates just took me out.